Hey y'all, Zach McDonald, your real estate agent at Real Property Associates. I'm finishing up a showing in North Seattle. One of my clients, who's one of my investor clients from California, is looking at this property, and I think if the numbers make sense, we'll be moving forward with an offer on it. But wanted to answer a question about competitive offers, and this question is, what is an escalation clause? The easiest way to explain it is it's an addendum to the purchase and sale agreement, which is the main contract. And this addendum allows you to essentially increase the amount of your offer over competing offers up to a certain point, up to a cap. So what it allows you to do is it allows you to pick your walkaway point, is what I like to tell people. So if another offer came in, let's say there were 5 offers on the house, and you've decided that you want to buy this house and you want to offer the asking price just in case those other offers were going to be below the asking price, but you also want to have this house and you're willing to pay more than the asking price to get it, which in the Seattle real estate market and the surrounding suburbs is generally needed to get a house. What you can do is you pick your top number. So let's say you're going to pay 10% over the asking price. We would go ahead and write in that number as your top number, and then we would pick an amount that you would pay over a competing offer. So let's say we pick $5,000, for example. Then if somebody was to offer, 3% over the asking price, you would pay 3% plus $5,000. So what happens is, instead of paying all the way up to your cap, you would just pay $5,000 more than that other offer. Now, if another offer was over yours and over your escalation amount, you would just go to your cap. You would go to that top number and you would not go over it. Now, what happens is, if your offer is selected, the seller is required to show you the competing offer. And so you actually get to see a copy of the other offer and be able to verify that, yes, in fact, there was a bona fide offer from a buyer at that other price. The idea with an escalation clause is it allows you to essentially submit a silent bid, which is where you get the term bidding war, is you have a bunch of buyers making silent bids to purchase a house. Now, although it's not ideal, that is the reality in the market, so it is important to know how these escalation clauses work and to be comfortable with using them. The one thing I would say, and this is more of a negotiation tactic, is when you pick your walkaway point, of course, that is up to you and where that marked walkaway point actually is. But that number that you choose, the amount you pay over the next highest offer, the competing offer, it's highly important to have that number, in most circumstances, to be a higher number. So a number that actually means something to the seller. So if you were to say, I'll pay $50 more than the next best offer, that $50 is not that significant. But if you were saying, I'll pay $5,000 or $7,500 more than the next highest offer, that could really set you apart, and I've seen that work for clients. So again, this is the question for today. What is an escalation clause? If you have other real estate questions, I want to be your real estate resource. Please feel free to comment below if you have questions about this video or if you have other real estate related questions, and I'll take a moment to answer one of those in the future.